All right, we're rolling. Say hi, Carden.
Hi, Carden.
Hi, it's Carden and Dad here. Happy Easter. We're going to be making, what are we making today?
Don't know.
Pickled red onions. Let's get to it. So for pickled red onions, for pickles in general, there's 4 elements.
Yeah. What?
Sugar, salt, acidity, and vinegariness. There's a million ways to make pickled red onions. I'm gonna go with, oh yeah, secret handshake. A recipe I've used forever since this chef I worked with taught me, which is to use lemonade.
Yeah!
We're gonna use lemonade. So, all right, so we're gonna make up our brine right now. You wanna take that off?
No.
Okay. We're gonna make up our brine right now, so you have to be really careful when you're pouring this stuff in, okay, bud?
Okay.
But first,
I want to take
do you
the salt.
wanna zip it up?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I personally use equal parts lemonade with equal parts vinegar. And we're going to be kind of using just stuff I've got laying around the house right now. Normally, I would use all red wine vinegar and sherry vinegar. But I don't have any sherry, and I don't have a ton of red wine vinegar. All right, let me just do it. Remember, we're making a video right now, bud. Okay? We can't start over. So, we're just going to be kind of using what we got around. We've got a Hubert's lemonade here and then a Simply lemonade. We're going to use both of those. Do you think we should get a bigger pot? Stop. I know, there it is. We're going to use a bigger pot.
That's
So don't.
lemonade. That's orange juice.
That's lemonade.
That's orange juice.
You're nuts. Hang on a sec. Don't move. I'm just going to get a bigger pot because we got a bunch of onions we're going to pickle, okay? Carden, that's clearly lemonade. Orange juice is orange.
That's orange.
That's a lemon.
No, it's not.
All right, anyways. So equal parts lemonade, careful, and vinegar. So let's be really careful. And remember, if you mess up, you're out of here. No second chances.
Okay.
All right, so pour the lemonade in here.
What's lemonade?
Very slowly. Very good. Is that lemonade or orange juice?
It's orange juice. It smells like it.
It smells like lemonade. It's lemonade. Orange juice is orange sugar. What is this one?
Oranges?
Carden, that's a lemon. Lemons are yellow. Oranges are orange.
Okay, let me do it.
All right, very slowly.
Lemonade too.
Yeah, it's lemonade too. And we're gonna make our brine hot. The best way I found to do it is to bring the brine up to a boil. You don't want to like cook it because you'll cook a lot of the vinegar out. It'll just turn to like sweet. So I like to get it up to a boil, have all of my onions in jars, and then pour it over the jars and let it come up to room temperature on the shelf.
Let's do it again.
All right, so we're gonna look at where we are because we want twice that amount because we want equal parts vinegar. So I need you.
That apple juice.
No, it's not.
That's the lemon.
This is red wine vinegar. Very slowly. Be careful again, sugar. So we're a little bit under 1 liter here. So we'll go probably just a little bit over 1.5 liters. And then I want you to pour like half of this in here. This is another bottle of red wine vinegar. Very slowly, okay, sugar? I like your outfit.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All of it?
Just keep going. I'll tell you when. Don't drop it, okay? Very careful. You're doing a great job. Thanks for your help.
I think that's all done.
You think that's enough? Hey, you're like totally right. Alright. And like I said, we'd normally use half sherry, half red wine vinegar. I don't have any sherry, and I don't want to use all my red wine vinegar. I love rice vinegar. It's got more flavor to it. Smell. Mmm. It's closer to a balsamic. I'd say that's good.
Now, what's that? Lemon juice?
This is apple cider vinegar. I've got a lot of that, so we're going to use just a little bit of that. Yeah, I'll help you pour this one because it's full, okay?
What's all of it?
No way. That's way too much. All right, now we're going to, I'd say like I could be totally wrong with all of these measurements. I'd say like per cup of liquid, you want a good tablespoon of salt. Where's the salt, dude? Oh, there it is. Nice. So let me get you a spoon. Don't pour it in, okay?
There's the onion over there.
Those are the onions over there. Okay, so I'll hold it right here. I need you to do, let's see. We're about 5 cups. Do you like 5 tablespoons of salt?
Yeah.
We'll call that half a one. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a little bit more. Right, that's good. And obviously we're going to be tasting this along the way. So I probably should have just not given out any measurements because I could be totally fucking lying. All right, and then, do you know what this is?
Pepper?
Wrong. It's coriander seed, which is, this is how you grow cilantro. Smell it. And then like probably a pinch of these per,
What's the fruit?
I guess so. About a pinch of these per cup. So let's call that 2 pinches. Another 2 pinches, and then just a really tiny one, smaller, way smaller. That's bigger. Perfect. Okay.
Look at that face.
And then we've got bay
Look
leaves.
at that.
Yeah, that looks great.
Here you go.
Right. So let me stir this up really quick, Sugar.
It's like 1 and a half.
I just want to stir the salt in.
It's 1 and a half, Daddy.
What?
Look at 1 and a half.
Oh yeah, you're totally right. All right, let's taste it and see where we're at.
I don't want to.
That's fine.
Guys? Right, guys?
It's really good.
Don't want to try.
You don't have to try it. I don't think if it needs anything. I'd say it's pretty solid. A lot of or some of the salt probably isn't stirred in all the way, so that'll come out. And that looks like right about the amount we need. Pickle brine. All right, now we're gonna get this up to a boil. So I'm just gonna lift this over here, Donut. And as soon as it gets up to a boil, shut it off because we don't want to be cooking all the good shit out of here. Keep it cranked, bring it up to a boil fast. And this is just the way I do pickled red onions. I could be totally wrong, but they always come out great. So, all right, don't move. These are red onions.
I just said there's 3.
I know. A lot of people who cook pickled red onions.
No, it's 2.
You're right. A lot of people who cook pickled red onions like to do rings, and they do different thicknesses. I like to do a julienne.
Now it's 1 and 2 again.
Yep, isn't that nuts? Just like this, I've got a few jars here I'm gonna do. And then, wait, don't touch, you get your hands all oniony, just saying, just letting you know. Pickled red onions. And so...
This one's bigger, this one's bigger, this one's bigger, that one's smaller.
That one's smaller.
These are 3 bigger.
Yeah, 3 bigger ones, and how many small ones?
1.
Hell yeah. These are bay leaves. Can you say bay leaf?
Berry.
Little fun fact about bay leaf. I looked into who started using these because a lot of people can't even taste them. If you go back in time, about 1500 BC, who was it? I think he was a Scandinavian philosopher. Used to be addicted to eating these, and he tried to hide it from everybody. So he would only eat these when his romantic lover left his house, aka when bay leaves.
Yeah!
And that's why they call them bay leaves.
Yeah!
All right, so we're bringing this up to a boil. It's cranked.
Yeah!
All right, bud. Oh, so I need you to put 1 bay leaf in all of these and then a small one in this, just right on top, okay? I'm going to show you the first one. So 1 leaf right on top. 1 leaf right on top. 1 leaf right on top. And then a small one for the small one. Perfect. Should we show them our secret handshake again?
2.
Okay. Alright. And then just to make sure we get, I love coriander. Just to make sure we get coriander in each one, just take a little tiny pinch and just put it in there, okay? Now this one. Now this one. Now this one. Alright, now let me do it.
My turn.
No. You did like all of it. You have to let me do a little bit. That's enough. All right. Good job. Good job. So these are gonna get really hot. So
Oh no!
safety first. If you have a kid sitting up on the counter, don't walk away from the counter because they could fall. And then also don't burn them with any scalding hot liquids. I'm gonna go check this out. Don't move, okay, freak? Careful. So yeah, basically, we're gonna fill these up with the liquid. They're gonna be piping hot, and then we're gonna let them cool down. Is that your spoon? Jesus Christ. Why don't you tell the camera what day it is? Easter. What happens on Easter? Presents? It's more about just presents. It's about the rabbit. Easter bunny. What kind of stuff? What did we do last Easter? Do you remember if you got anything last Easter? If we didn't?
Remember the chocolate cow and that chocolate bunny?
The chocolate covered bunny?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was rad.
That was so good too.
Remember we ate it?
Yeah.
Alright, let's go check on this. Okay, stop being so loud.
No.
We're getting there, bud. It's getting nice and hot. If it's boiling, don't ever stick your finger in there. Why? Why don't you put your finger in boiling liquid, Garden?
No.
Why not?
I don't want it.
Because it's hot. Alright, don't move. I'm going to take these back over here because I'm going to pour over here so we don't burn you, right?
Yeah.
And then I'll bring one back very carefully to show the camera.
Oh.
Hi!
High five.
No.
High five.
Hey. You have some energy? What's that? That's lame. Let's go check, see if it's boiling. Oh god. Alright. Would you call that boiling? It's on the brink of boiling. It's about to start boiling. I do want to see some bubbles coming up before we kill it. Start putting our crap away. What movie did we watch yesterday, Sugar? What is this?
My butt.
Your butt?
My wash nothing. The trolls.
Trolls, the new Trolls World Tour. Okay,
Not the new trolls. All trolls. Right there.
we watched the new Trolls yesterday. Anyways, we're getting up to a boil here, so I'm gonna let you sit down right here. You good boy.
Oh, I just put the back in my foot.
What the heck? Okay, don't move. I'm gonna be pouring over here. Give it a little stir. Oh gosh. A little hot. Just gonna do one for you so I can show you. Be really careful.
Don't do it.
Don't do what?
Nothing.
It's really hot, so don't touch it, okay, Sugar?
Hey,
So this is what we've got. We're gonna take a lid and make sure all the onions are submerged, and then this is gonna come back up to room temp before we get it in the. I keep them in the refrigerator. I don't know if you have to, but it kind of looks brownish right now.
Ow.
Oh, sorry. It kind of looks brownish right now, and it's gonna turn into this like beautiful pink color all around, right, Carden?
No.
I said right.
Yeah.
Sorry. And that's how you make pickled red onions. Will you kill the video camera? I mean, just push the red button. Will you push the red button?